Alright, so I am getting ready to do my first batch of cold processed soap. I am standing outside in the cold fall weather in November, and I have this galvanized steel pot here just in case this Lysol container doesn't work. I have my lye measured out here, and actually I think I'm just going to set that in there for now. And my water all measured out, and I'm going to pour it in here. I'm wearing gloves for my safety, and I'm outside for everybody's safety. And I'm going to stir and stir and stir and stir and make sure all those lye crystals are dissolved. And look at that steam come off. Alright, I'll be back and show you what I'm doing after. Alright, and we're back. So I got all my oils measured out and have them going, melting and doing stuff. And over here I am getting ready to mix some titanium white in some water. And I have my lye water solution sitting here cooling down. And I have some colloidal oatmeal sitting around somewhere. Aha! There it is. I haven't mixed it together, as you can see. I just have it sitting there for now. It's very, very cold. I actually used frozen water, so it's slushy and cold. So, yeah, that's where I am at so far. And I've used palm oil, castor oil, olive oil, beeswax, and coconut oil. Yep, that's what I've used so far. And I'm going to keep the ingredients very, very simple because I'm hoping to use this as kind of for people that have sensitive skin, eczema, that type of thing. You know, it runs rampant in my family, and I already have a request for that, even though I literally just started making soap the other day. Like, you know, so yeah, it'll be fun. And I can't actually wait to see how it turns out. I am going to scent this one with some lavender because that was actually a request, and lavender is also great for the skin and very soothing, and I think I'm going to throw some chamomile in there too. So, alright, we'll be back in a little bit. Okay, so because I am trying to go for the sensitive skin, eczema, as natural as possible route here with this cold processed soap that I'm, you know, doing for the first time, because, you know, why do things just easy, right? Let's do slightly difficult. So I'm not using any fragrance oils or essential oils that I've bought or anything like that. I have some chamomile, rose, lavender, and lots of lavender. Actually, there's twice the amount of lavender in here than there is chamomile and or rose. And because of the fact that it's not like a fragrance oil or scent, I actually mixed it in with my warm. It's not hot anymore, but it's definitely still very warm. I wouldn't want to really submerge my hand in there, but the oil, so that it helps to extract all that scent and kind of lock it in there. And I am sorry, this lighting is terrible in here. So I put about half of the cupful that I had ground up in there, and I'm going to give it a little bit of time and see how it does. And I'm just going to set this other half away for now. And yeah, my lye is actually sitting outside in the cold, cooling down, so hopefully it will be, we'll be ready in a little bit to put things together. Alright, so we're back. I added my lye water in here, and I unfortunately don't have an immersion blender at the moment, so I will probably be doing this for quite a while. Although as soon as I added my lye water, it thickened up considerably, and the bottom part I actually had a hard time lifting the whisk from at first, so it'll be good. And actually, I'm going to grab my oatmeal now. I stuck it in the freezer because I did not want it to burn at all. And I have some goat's milk in the oatmeal liquid. but I can't get it open, so we'll be back in just a little bit. Okay, so I got the oatmeal open, as you can see, and I stuck it in there, and it's just kind of sitting right on top. There are a lot of oils and fatty oils in here, I guess, soft oils. So I am going to start whisking, and I'm definitely not going to make you sit here and watch me do that because, well, it'll probably be, till tomorrow morning since I don't have that blender yet. So I'll be back when it's all whisked up. Okay, so it is like literally 2 minutes later, and I am at trace. I am at a very thick trace, actually. So I guess it's time for me to pour. Yeah, I'm not adding any fragrances in or anything else, and yeah, time to pour. Okay, so I made a batch that should make about 4 pounds of soap, but I'm really going to just be using this and some little molds here. Yeah, that's the titanium white that I threw in there just to lighten up the color a little bit, because it was a really dark, well, a really dark tea color, honestly, because the lavender and chamomile and rose, that's the color I made it. So now we've got the oatmeal and the titanium oxide in there, so it should make it a little bit lighter, a little bit more looking like oatmeal. Okay, and I did not actually add any more of the grinds in that I had. It smells like tea, and we'll be back after I pour this out. Okay, so I poured, I pounded, I scraped. I'm still a little messy, but this is what it looks like right now. I did sprinkle some of those grounds up there and some oatmeal, and really it looks like Vaseline and it feels like Vaseline. So I'm hoping that it works. I'm hoping it works. This is for my friend Kelsey, who I know through the Holistic Ferret Forum. We are big ferret people around here, just in case you didn't know. I have 6, and yeah, they need to be fed. So, buy some art, buy some soap. That would be good. That would help me feed them. All right, so we'll be back tomorrow for the molding. Bye. Oh, yeah, and I'm going to stick it in my oven overnight. Just not on, just to help insulate it. Okay, see you tomorrow. All right, so it is 24 hours later. I have unmolded and sliced up my loaf of my first batch of cold processed soap ever. And that is my oatmeal and lavender and chamomile and rose bar. And it smells like a lovely cup of tea, honestly, right now. There's no dyes or alcohols or processed scents in there or anything. It is just oatmeal, goat's milk, and the roses and lavender and chamomile. Yep. And I think it came out looking awesome. A lot of that stuff on the top, however, kind of falls off. So I might take a drizzle of the glycerin, the melt and pour glycerin, and just kind of drizzle it over to get some of it to stick better, because it really looks very pretty. I mean, look at that piece. How pretty does that top look? Awesome. And then I just kind of did these because I had leftover soap, and yeah, and I just adore those skulls. I know that it is not Halloween, but I adore the skulls. They are just cute, and they make perfect little sample sizes, I think, at least to be able to get the scents. They may not be the greatest. I mean, you get a few washes out of it, I guess. And then of course that owl, I mean, oh my goodness. But I guess I did not clean out the mold very well before I poured it in the owl. I was kind of in a hurry at that point because this is the batch that set up to trace, like, I mean, within seconds. It was like 30 seconds and it set up to a thick trace. So I was in a hurry and just kind of grabbed the mold and didn't realize it wasn't clean. So that has some melt and pour and my lavender soap in there, but it's still lavender soap. So that was my first batch. All right, guys, I will see you next time. Hey, have you subscribed yet? I do 4 new videos a week, and I wouldn't want you to miss anything. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so that you don't miss a thing. I also offer coloring pages and traceables on my Patreon, and so much more. You can follow me on Instagram. Just look up Heart Key Creations. I'll see you next time.